Hey, what's up guys, Doogie here, back again. Quick video, wanted to talk about the news of the day in the NHL 21 sphere. A patch is coming out tomorrow, December 3rd, and quickly, I wanted to just kind of go through it and just what exactly has been announced for said patch. Obviously, there is an inclusion here that we were made aware of before, and here we'll actually go back. There was an inclusion. I actually don't remember if it was from this particular channel or if it was from, I think it was from Clappy, all things considered. Did he share it here? He didn't. But we knew, the Clapperton, we knew Clappy put out this tweet the other day, on November 30th, mentioning fixes to, trade value and franchise, the record book, as well as some other stuff here. The big inclusion for Hut is definitely this right here, which we'll talk about as well. But overall, addressing some things about tripping penalties. Now, when it comes to the state of stick checking in the game, I don't know, man. Poke checks are just really hit or miss. There are times where you're in a really good position and clearly should be able to go to the puck, and you go straight to the skates for no reason. There are other times where you poke it off of somebody, but it'll count as incidental contact. Like, technically your stick makes contact first and then you poke, so the puck goes nowhere. They just pick it up and keep going. Or you get a poke check and the puck goes from here to here, and then they just pick it up and keep going anyway. There are instances for everything to just really be able to debate the state of stick checking in this game. Someone being able to just spam and somehow not hit the skates, but like I mentioned before, you can be in good position in poke check and you go straight to the skates. I'm really not a fan of the stick checking in this game. We'll see what this does to the gameplay and if there'll be more tripping calls. Unfortunately, I can't say that, yeah, more tripping calls, because like, what type of tripping calls? Are we going to see more examples of that first thing I mentioned where you're in good position and get fucked? Or is it going to be more of the second one where spammers are getting punished a bit more? We don't know. Updated the dive block animation to be more flush to the ice. That's great. I mean, I've said it before too. I think shot blocking animations in the game are garbage compared to 2K10. Literally, NHL 2K10. Feel free to watch that review if you haven't already. Most popular video in this channel's history. In that video, showcased some of the shot blocking animations in a now 11-year-old game that are better than what we see here. And one of the big reasons is because you could sit there and dive, and the puck, despite you being on the ice before it was passed, would still go right under you or right through you. Hopefully that has been fixed. Fixed for users being forced out of vision control when receiving a manual saucer pass. That's good. I mean, obviously, vision control, whether it be trying to set yourself up in the perfect shot, shot opportunity, or trying to, pick up a pass in the back skate. That's just a good change. This as well, this is something I've seen a lot. One-timers just being weak as hell, especially from the points. We'll see now how strong D2D one-timers happen to be this year, but I know especially because I don't play Hut. I've talked about that. I don't like the gameplay. The only time I actually play the game is with friends, whether just in my spare time or on stream. The only time I play the game is EASHL, and yeah, my actual club that I've been playing with for years at this point, we don't do D2D one-timers really that much anymore, because you never know when all of a sudden it's just going to be weak as hell. So I'm glad they fixed that. Players weren't being called for goalie interference after taking a shot. I mean, it seems like every year, multiple times a year, it's changed just exactly how goalie interference works. Desync issues, that's fine. Fix the case where the puck could go through the goalie stick. We've seen that plenty of times. I can't count over the years how many times I've seen a shot go in against me when I'm playing goalie that goes through the knob of the stick. It's something. Fix an issue where goalies were auto-covering the puck through the net when on the post. I mean, that's happened a ton, so it's nice that that's being fixed. Fixed a case where the AI would get stuck behind the net. I haven't seen it happen as much, but holy hell. Yeah, the AI can still absolutely just decide, I'm going to try to break out right into the back of my net. So that's great. Fixed defensive awareness for face-off tie-up losses. That's good. We'll see. I mean, again, most people try to avoid playing with the AI. Oftentimes when I play club, at least offline, it's 4s or 5s. So, hey, we have to use AIs on occasion. And it always does feel like it's either your team gets the good AI and the good pickups, or you get the bad AI and the bad pickups, and it's pretty tough to win when you're in that second column, so hey, we'll see what happens. Then we get the franchise. Fixed an issue where low overalls and player roles have high trade value in franchise. Please God, let this actually be fixed. We have seen examples of this for those of you following along with the Maritimes Division Draft to Glory. You would have seen Josh Lawrence's trade value, where he was nearly a full value bar at a 73 low top 6. Thank God they're fixing this. This is the reason why I haven't done anything non-draft to glory on the YouTube side of things. I don't know if I'll immediately start up something. I'm going to give it a little bit of time, wait to see if this is actually fixed. But thank God. They've also fixed the record book, thank God as well, for those of you that watched the most recent, I believe, Draft to Glory episode. I looked at the record book, and yeah, Alex Ovechkin played the most games all time as a goalie, because that's how screwed that was. And then this one, I haven't really seen it, but auto-created players in franchise, so drafted players were created with 0 to 99 for all skating slider styles, so they would just skate very awkwardly. Obviously, I haven't played the actual game that much within franchise, especially far into it, and seeing the gameplay, so that's just weird. Be a pro. Low overall player still grants captaincy in sophomore year. That's just weird. There's some weird stuff about Be a Pro, and I mean, some more needs to be changed. HUT is the interesting one, adding a max average ping setting in response to a lot of people. I'll shout out OG Kevin Bacon, solid streamer to say the least, having the issue of being in Texas and not being able to find a game in HUT under 60 to 80 ping, which some people are like, that's nothing, but anyone will tell you, if you're used to playing anywhere from like 10 to 25, and then all of a sudden you're at 60 to 80 for every game, you are at a disadvantage, a massive disadvantage. Honestly, that's probably one of the biggest issues that people have within online competitive play is, oh, the game feels like it's against me. Most of that is ping. You know, feel like, oh, why didn't that poke check hit? Because those milliseconds matter, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm intrigued. The whole max average ping thing, I really wish that would be added to EASHL as well. I will say it's probably more needed for HUT, though, at this stage. So that's a great change. Some other subsequent changes that I'm not overly impressed about, really, or like they don't make a massive difference to me, like stat tracking and World of Chell. But the big thing, of course, is this huge new addition that, of course, hopefully we see across the game in Versus, in Club as well. And then the franchise changes. This patch comes out tomorrow. I will probably not give an immediate review of it. I will probably wait, shout out to Snapchat, I will probably wait until the end of the week, maybe into the weekend, and give you guys my updated thoughts. I'll probably talk about it quite a bit too in the Draft to Glory episodes that are being uploaded. I say the same damn thing every time. Every time. Cautious optimism. Hope for the best. Hope that this update delivers what it's supposed to deliver. Hope that it doesn't break anything else while, okay, yeah, we fixed these issues, but also it now caused these issues. Cautious optimism. I am hopeful that we'll be able to talk about how, by this weekend, NHL 21 is a better game and closer to the state that it should have launched in, rather than what we've been dealing with for the past month and a half, nearly 2 months. We'll see how that goes. For now, let me know what you think. Anything that you're excited about in this patch, disappointed that's not there. Don't say the reverse retros. Those will be added in relatively soon, probably, and more than likely through a roster update, not a patch. You know, we don't know for a fact if EA was given essentially the heads up of like, well, here's all the jerseys, you can patch them in and have them ready to go day one. That would have been great. I don't know. We got to give them the benefit of the doubt on that one. But yeah, aside from the reverse retros, what exclusions are you disappointed in? I will see you all soon. This video is going up alongside a Draft to Glory episode, so check that out. See you guys this weekend, hopefully in an even more positive mood.